twin flames, two eternal souls, dancing through the cosmos, finally reaching that exquisite moment where they both release their grip on earthly desires. Truly, it's an alchemical transformation, where two flames merge into one divine light. Surrender isn't weakness, it's the ultimate act of spiritual courage. When you release your grip on control, you're not giving up, you're giving in to something far greater than yourself. This sacred surrender is like opening your hands to catch stardust. The moment you try to grasp it, it slips away. But when you remain open, it settles gently upon your palms. Let's take a look at the amazing effects this leads to. Picture this. You've been in this divine dance of chase and retreat, like two butterflies caught in an eternal wind, until suddenly stillness descends. This is where the magic begins to unfold in ways you never imagined. You see, when both twin flames simultaneously let go, it's like watching a movie where both characters stop running their scripted roles and start writing a new story altogether. The chaser releases their desperate grip on outcomes, their constant checking of phones, their endless analysis of what-ifs. The runner stops running from their own reflection, their fears, their deepest truths. Here's what actually happens in this sacred space. First, there's a profound energetic shift. It's like when you've been holding your breath underwater for so long, and finally, you surface. That first breath of fresh air fills your entire being. The energy that was once spent in pursuit or escape is now free to transmute into something far more powerful, authentic presence. Think about it this way. Have you ever tried to catch your own shadow? The faster you run, the faster it moves away. But the moment you stand still in the sunlight, your shadow naturally aligns with you. This is exactly what happens when both twins surrender their roles. The chase ends when the lion and gazelle both realize they're running from themselves. Ancient Sufi wisdom. The beautiful paradox is this: when neither twin flame is trying to force the connection naturally strengthens. It's like watching two rivers that have been flowing in opposite directions suddenly finding their natural confluence. There's no effort, no struggle, just divine flow. You'll notice subtle signs of this shift. A deep inner peace replaces anxiety. Synchronicities increase without you looking for them. Dreams become more vivid and meaningful. Your energy field expands and lightens. Remember, dear one, this isn't about giving up on the connection. It's about giving up the need to control how it manifests. When both twins reach this understanding, it's like two puzzle pieces that stop trying to force themselves together and simply allow divine timing to align them perfectly. The chaser-runner dynamic dissolves into something far more beautiful. Two sovereign beings choosing to dance in harmony with the universe's grand design. It's no longer about reaching for something outside yourself, but about becoming so complete within that the external union becomes a natural overflow of your inner wholeness. This is where true magic begins, in the space between surrender and miracle, where both flames learn to trust the invisible threads that have always connected them, even when they couldn't see them. Remember, the moment both twins let go is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a whole new chapter written by the divine. So, let's explore the extraordinary phenomenon that occurs when both twin flames simultaneously enter the sacred space of surrender. This is where quantum physics meets spiritual alchemy, a moment so profound it literally alters the fabric of your shared reality. The first thing you'll notice is an inexplicable sense of peace washing over you, like warm honey flowing through your entire being. It's as if every cell in your body suddenly remembers its divine origin. The constant internal chatter about when and how simply dissolves. In the space between thoughts, in the pause between breaths, in the surrender between desires, there lies the gateway to twin flame harmony. Ancient mystery school, the teaching. Have you ever watched 2 drops of water merge on a window pane? That moment of connection is inevitable, graceful, and perfect in its timing. There's no struggle, no force, just natural, divine flow. This is the essence of dual surrender. The beauty of this phase is that it transcends physical reality. You'll find yourself operating from a higher frequency where time becomes fluid rather than linear. Love flows without conditions or expectations. Healing occurs spontaneously for both twins. Your shared mission becomes crystal clear. Remember this truth. When both flames surrender simultaneously, they create what ancient alchemists called the sacred third, a field of pure potential where divine magic can manifest freely. It's like both twins finally step out of their own way, allowing the universe to orchestrate their dance. You might notice your energy field expanding exponentially. Colors appear brighter, music touches you more deeply, and you feel an unprecedented connection to all of creation. This isn't coincidental, it's the natural result of 2 souls choosing to align with divine timing rather than ego desires. In this sacred space of mutual surrender, miracles become your new normal. The universe can finally deliver all the blessings that have been waiting for this precise moment of alignment. Trust this process, beloved. You're exactly where you need to be. Now, let's journey into perhaps the most transformative aspect of twin flame surrender, the magical moment when you discover that the greatest love story isn't happening between 2 people, but within your own sacred heart. This is where the ancient axiom, as above, so below, as within, so without, reveals its deepest truth. When both twins surrender simultaneously, something extraordinary happens inside each of them, a profound alchemical process that mystics have whispered about for centuries. Let's dive deeper into this inner revolution. Imagine you've been looking through a kaleidoscope your entire life, searching for the perfect pattern outside yourself. Then suddenly, you realize you are the kaleidoscope. Every beautiful pattern you've been seeking has been within you all along. This is what happens when you truly embrace inner union. The moment you realize your twin flame is a mirror of your own divinity is the moment you truly begin to live. Celestial wisdom teaching. Here's what actually unfolds in this sacred inner space. Your heart chakra expands exponentially, creating what ancient texts call the Merkaba of self-love. You'll experience a profound sense of completion that needs no external validation, spontaneous waves of self-acceptance and inner peace, the ability to love yourself unconditionally, exactly as you are. a deep understanding that you are never truly alone. Have you ever watched a lotus flower emerge from muddy waters? It doesn't need another lotus to bloom. It simply unfolds into its own magnificence. This is you in the phase of inner union. The revolutionary aspects of this phase include discovery of your own divine masculine and feminine energies, integration of shadow aspects you've been running from, activation of dormant DNA codes, awakening of your highest spiritual gifts. This is where the true meaning of sacred union with self reveals itself. It's not about becoming complete, it's about recognizing the completion that was always there. Like a wave, realizing it's always been the ocean, you understand that separation was just an illusion. Remember this profound truth. The inner union that happens during mutual surrender isn't just about feeling whole, it's about becoming a living embodiment of divine love in human form. You become what the ancients called a walking temple. This phase brings what mystics call the great remembering, when you finally recognize that the love you've been seeking has been within you all along. Your twin flame was simply the sacred mirror helping you see it. In this space of inner wholeness, every breath becomes a prayer. Every moment becomes a meditation. Every experience becomes a blessing. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for growth. Known that this inner union is your true destiny. The external twin flame connection was always meant to lead you here, to this sacred space of self-realization and divine remembrance. As you embrace this inner wholeness, your external reality will naturally align with your highest good. You're not just healing yourself, you're healing generations before and after you. This is the true miracle of twin flame surrender. So, we've arrived at the most profound aspect of twin flame surrender, the moment when both souls completely align with universal intelligence. This is where human will bow in humble recognition of something far greater than itself. Imagine standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon at sunrise. You can't control the sun's rise, the colors it paints across the sky, or the way shadows dance across ancient rocks. You can only stand in awe of this magnificent orchestration. This is what true surrender to divine will feels like. When you surrender to the divine, you're not giving up your power, you're plugging into infinite power. Mystical truth. Physical and energetic symptoms might include spontaneous downloads of universal knowledge, enhanced ability to read energy and situations, clearer channel for divine guidance, activation of dormant spiritual gifts, increased manifestation abilities. The beautiful paradox is this: in completely surrendering control, you gain access to infinite power. It's like finally letting go of the paddle and realizing you're in a river that knows exactly where you need to go. Surrender isn't about giving up, it's about growing up into your divine nature. This phase brings what ancient texts call the divine marriage, where heaven and earth unite within you. Masculine and feminine energies find perfect balance. Human consciousness merges with divine consciousness. Individual will dissolves into universal will. Remember this eternal truth. When both twins surrender to divine will, they become living channels for universal love to flow into the world. Your connection becomes a sacred instrument in the divine orchestra. In perfect surrender, you become both the instrument and the music of the divine. Esoteric wisdom. This isn't just about your personal journey anymore. You become a way shower for others on the path. Your very presence becomes a blessing to those around you. When both twins surrender to universal intelligence, they step into their highest potential, not just as individuals or as a pair, but as conscious co-creators with the divine. This is the true miracle of twin flame surrender, becoming living embodiments of heaven on earth. And remember, you're not giving up your story. You're allowing it to be written by the greatest author of all. Trust in this divine orchestration. Every moment is perfect, every step is guided, and every breath is blessed. Remember, surrender isn't about giving up your power. It's about aligning with a power so vast and loving that your human mind can barely comprehend it. It's about trusting that the universe has a plan more beautiful than anything you could orchestrate. When both twin flames surrender, they create a sacred space where miracles become the norm. Let go of the steering wheel. The divine is your eternal GPS, and love is your destination. Trust that every twist and turn in this journey is perfectly orchestrated for your highest good. The dance of twin flame surrender isn't ending. It's just beginning in a whole new dimension of grace.